Hello, YouTube people. So this podcast is a little short, and there's a reason. It's Justin from Full Moon Records. Go support Full Moon Records. But this podcast, we're like 30 minutes in, and the audio completely failed. And then we do it again, and the video only captured like 20 minutes of video. No idea what happened. This is what happens when you go off location, and it's frustrating, but we made it work. Shout out to Justin. He's got a dope spot that's going to be huge for the Central Arkansas music scene. Thanks for having us again, man. We're going to have you back on and do it right. I'm sorry. So there's about 20 minutes of video, and then we took a bunch of B-roll, and there's just going to be B-roll playing on the YouTube channel. Very sorry. Things happen, and this is just one of them, but we salvaged it. It's still really good. Check them out. Go give them a follow, all that good stuff. Enjoy it. Peace.
Yeah, it lost it all. So we're just going to go right from that. We're just going to start there.
Where?
We'll start back over, but we're going to go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, that fucking sucks.
Dude, that was fucking fuck.
Dude. So everyone listening and watching, we just lost 30 minutes. Something has happened, and we lost all the audio, and now we're starting over.
What's super funny is we just talked about how that would fucking suck.
Why, dude? Remember we talked about the universe just handing you stuff, and it just took a big shit on me.
Dude, I was calling for one soon, man.
God. Find a cool spot, computer crashes mid-cast. Why not?
Hey, man.
God, dude. I wonder if it's that charger. I bought a Chinese charger for $15, and they're supposed to be like $80.
That's why my wife fries every iPhone she has, because she'll get like a $7 gas station charger, and she's like, my phone won't charge anymore. I'm like, look at the charger.
Yep.
It's almost on fire. It's red hot.
It's literally red hot. The phone is fucking puffed up like a balloon.
Dude, I'm like, stop. And she's like, I just need one.
Yeah, that shit lights people's houses on fire.
Dude. Yeah, I've seen some horror stories, man.
Don't buy gas station chargers, children.
The worst.
Literally the worst. If you need them on like a trip, you're like, fuck, I left my thing. Cool, but like, don't make a habit of it.
It's probably like a stat now. It's like house fires, gas station chargers.
Via charger, yeah, absolutely. Well, they had to come out and make a whole thing about it, right? Mm-hmm. They were like, these are not good, don't buy them, like the companies did.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they were like, we're not the ones you're not using our chargers. Don't put that on us.
Yeah, I remember that with Apple. They're like, everybody's complaining about their phones breaking and stuff.
Yeah.
Like my wife, and it's like, oh, you're not using an Apple charger.
It's designed like that for a reason.
Yeah.
And you can't use $2 components when you're supposed to have $5 components, especially with electricity, dude.
Yeah.
Goes back to my buddy's house that almost, the breaker box was melting because he got old shit.
Dude, I'll fuck with a lot of stuff, but not electricity, man. That's the one thing that scares me.
I don't mind it so long as it's not the big stuff. Luckily, this house had 2 main breakers. Mm-hmm. So you shut off a primary one, and then the one that was bad was the secondary.
Really?
So there was no power going to it, luckily.
Dude.
It is terrifying.
Dude, the lighting in here, man, like, I did it myself, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for this place to catch on fire, man.
All the track lighting?
Yeah, everything.
Dude, this is like, the hanging lights is my jam.
Dude,
I'd have that shit in my house if I could.
Oh, dude, we used to have it in one of our old houses before we moved, and we just didn't put it up.
Yeah.
The kids love it, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, it's just so vibey.
Oh, dude, it's like, it's own environment, man.
When you crank off the bright lights, and it's just like that warm, nice, just kind of like, things aren't really on, they're just kind of glowing.
Yeah,
I love that.
So we did my first ever show in here. We turned off all the track lights, and it was just the hanging lights in there. And it was like, it was incredible.
Perfect. Man. You can see just enough. Nobody's going to get hurt. Yeah. Do you turn all the lights off for the show?
So it depends. So we take off, if you kill the switch in the back, you lose the track lights. These 2 track lights, but that one stays on. Then we just take off enough to make it bright enough, but not too dark.
Right.
Or not too bright. Some people like it super dark in here. I have a show coming up in May where they like don't want any lights in here.
Yeah, that's my answer. But we bring our own lights to substitute that.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah. It's cool. It's fun.
It's a vibe, man.
It's a whole production of shit.
Yeah,
it's
right.
always a hassle at the end of the night. Beginning of the night's fine because you got 3 hours, dude. It's fine. All right, so we're in Full Moon Records. Thanks for letting us take over your spot. You were in the Marines.
Yes.
You bought 2,000 records in Phoenix. You did a thing, a pop-up shop, and then you opened Full Moon Records.
Yeah,
Good
man,
God, man. And we had funny welding stories and everything.
Oh, dude, people on fire.
Fuck. You caught yourself on fire. You almost killed yourself.
Dude watched me for like 2 minutes, just flames engulfing my body.
What a friend, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was laughing. And I'm just like literally roasted my whole stomach. And I'm like, fuck you, dude.
Dude, roughneck friends are a different breed of friend. It's barely friendship.
Yeah. He was a character, man. He's a
Like,
character.
Ricky's toe fell off, man. That's hilarious.
Dude.
What happened? A beam hit it. I went to a friend of mine's house one time. That's exactly what happened to him. He answers the door and his foot's just crushed.
No shit.
Obliterated. Toes are just dangling. Wouldn't go to the hospital. Didn't have health insurance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just out, just, walking around. I'm like, you're crazy.
Dude, I go to the ER and I'm like, here's $5 a month. Hopefully it'll pay off before I die.
Nah, you don't need it to. Death will cover
Yeah.
it.
Screw the family. They'll take over the bills.
Nah, just don't put any of the stuff in like a thing where the government can get it. What's that shit? Like a trust or something? I think it's called. Mm-hmm.
Like
You got to be smart, dude.
Like an LLC the crap out of it and put it in
Yeah.
an LLC, which is in another LLC.
You know.
Did you see that thing about that soccer player where his wife's divorcing him? And
Dude, that's crazy. But his mom makes all of his money.
She
How
owns
did
all
he
of
set
it?
that shit up?
Dude, that's better than a prenup, man. Like, because it's like fuck you in the end.
I saw a meme on Facebook. I think it was that. I was like, this dude set it up to where his mom makes all his money, so he's not liable for shit. But hey, that sucks for his mom though, because what if he fucks up? They gonna come for her.
Ah, dude, I couldn't fucking imagine. But I just the big.
Where was that? Where was that? Was that like Brazil or something?
Yeah,
I feel like it was
something
Brazil.
that. Smart dude though.
Soccer team, probably.
Yeah, soccer team.
That's like their whole shit.
I don't know. He's smart. He was a thinking man. He had it planned out. He's like, I don't know about this chick. She's pretty hot, but I think she's gonna fuck me.
I'm really rich. I need
Yeah.
to keep all this money. Dude, they said they pay that dude $1 million a month.
Really? No,
Yeah.
they pay his mom.
Well, they pay his mom $1 million a month.
That's nuts, man. Smart. I think I need to
That's
get on
so
that
much fucking money.
bandwagon.
Yo, how many records would it take to make $1 million?
Not a lot.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's this year I've sold like over 5,000 and it's 100 grand
Yeah.
I've made so far
Yeah.
for my first year. So
That's awesome.
a lot, but not a
Congratulations.
lot.
It's business money,
Yeah.
so that's different. You got a
I
lot of
don't
shit
have
that
a-
has to come out of that money.
Dude, I have no penny for any of
Right.
those at all.
That's
Like,
what I'm
everything
saying.
is straight back into here. Like
Yeah.
everybody's, oh, you're making a lot of money from the shows. I'm like, no, my building's making a lot of fucking money.
That's right.
Because I just buy stuff every time. Like,
Yep.
oh, sick, we're doing a show, made $200, and then get some PAs or something. About to get monitors.
Monitors, nice. Is that the PA system right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not been the best the last few shows. But
Is it kind of crapping out on you, or
It's-
just not loud enough?
I think it's my snake to the mixer. We're getting a lot of feedback now. Like the first few shows, killer. But when you have a bunch of little kids in here shoving stuff in channels and shit.
Oh, yeah. Wow, dude. That's why you got to
All
hang them on the wall vertical in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I thought about putting it on the back side of this pole right here.
Or that. I mean, most places have it up there, or what they'll do is they make a little thing you can buy, and it'll put it in the stage, and there's like a trap door,
That's
like a
what I
steel
thought
trap
about.
door.
Yeah.
Well, you used to weld. Fuck, just make
Yeah.
your own, dude.
Dude,
Fuck buying
yeah.
one.
I'll probably do something like that once we're going to change the whole shop up in
Yeah,
here.
you said you might just make this whole room a venue if the stop next door leaves.
Yeah, so I hate prying her. Like, I'm like, I don't like house business and stuff. Because, like,
She's like, it's fucking great.
business is booming.
Great. You thinking about expanding? Maybe move out, get a bigger
Yeah.
spot? Just play both angles.
Nah, but for a while, she, like, disappeared. I'm like, what's going on? But she got COVID for a while. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck yes, she's going. I'm going to get that shop over there, too. But now she came back. She's like, oh, no, I was sick for a little bit. I'm like, fuck. She's older. I'm like, just die.
Nah, man.
No,
Has she
just
been
kidding.
here the whole time?
Yeah, she's been here for like 10 years.
Oh, she ain't going nowhere.
No, she's
Nah,
here
she
for
ain't
a
going
while.
nowhere.
But yeah, so that's the goal, is eventually get that. But in the meantime, we're actually pushing this whole wall back another 12 foot.
Damn.
So it'll hook around the unit, the AC unit, and we'll get.
Oh, I just noticed this wall is fake. This is a faux wall. Oh.
Everybody's like, "Oh, dude, you did all the woodwork yourself." I'm like, $30 at Home Depot.
Those are just sheets of plywood painted to look like wood. Okay, I didn't even pay attention to it. I was looking at the posters.
It's just a giant sticker on the back of this plywood, dude. They're like, "How long did it take you to do that?" Like an hour.
Yeah.
Pop, 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 pop. Dude, it's super easy.
But 12 feet, dude, that'll add a lot of. That'll be nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've stuffed 258 in here.
Holy hell!
For the Zash show, dude. Allegedly.
258. It was two people that were 58 inches tall.
Yes. Very.
Which doesn't seem like a lot till you're standing next to a 58-inch tall person, which is
weird,
slightly shorter than me. So, like, it's a lot of people, you know, it's a lot of room, a lot of less space to take up.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But no, we've stuffed some people in it. But
dude, that's
so
that's awesome.
Evan from Morbid Visions booked the
Yeah.
show, and he's like, "Dude, it's gonna be a crazy one." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, like 100
He's like, "I don't think you understand."
And he's like, so we open the doors and I'm letting people in, and like after 5 minutes, everybody's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And I just turn back and it's just a sea of
just
people.
packed.
Oh,
I can't even imagine.
packed.
I'm trying to visualize. I'm pretty good at like visualizing a crowd of people. That's so many people. That's a lot of people in Vino's.
Yeah.
And Vino's is easily double and a half this.
Yeah, so we had to turn away a bunch of people for a while. But once I think Up and Casket finished up, like some of their crowd left, so I let like 20 more people in. But what's crazy is like, so everybody cut me off. They're like, "Stop letting people in." I just look at Evan. I'm like, "What do you want to do?" And he's like, "I don't give a fuck." And I'm like, "All right, come on." I had to check at the door. "I'll give you $50, let me in. $100, let me in. I'll give you $200. I need to see the show." And I'm like,
Back doors over there.
Back doors over there. And it's just an incredible night. But what's crazy is, imagine this room, 258 people.
I'm having a hard time doing it.
But that pole right there to my counter was the pit. So there's only 5 people in the pit at a time. So the other 255 people
are just crammed like sardines in here. Holy shit.
I had a girl come in one of my last shows, and she allegedly tore an ACL here.
Allegedly
tore an ACL here.
Torn ACL, which is like a...
in the knee.
Yeah. No, mine's bad too. No, I get it.
Yeah. So I'm about to get some giant waivers that put like mosh at your own wrist kind of thing.
Something. Yeah, something.
Dude, that show's nuts. I was working the door, and like this chick, like 120 pounds soaking wet, just runs outside, and she's like, my nose. And then she's like, "Is it broken?" And I'm like, "No, you're good." She's like, "Fuck yeah." And she runs back in the pit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, because I'm not in the metal scene. Like, I'm like alt rock, classic rock.
We had a girl get her back broke at our show once. For real.
Really?
Ambulance ride? No, man.
Nice.
Crazy.
Nice.
She's a mom now. And I'm just like, that's such an odd... Like, she gets to grow up and be like, I got my back broke at a metal show. Crowd surfing.
Like, my knee hurts. She's like, "Have you ever broke your back at a metal show? You fucking pussy."
No, dude, that's wild, man.
Metal shows. Like, I'm excited for tonight, but, dude, I'm worried. Like, at the Zash
gets
show,
scary.
Somebody fell, and I'm like, fuck, there it goes. I'm going to jail. Somebody's getting stomped to death. But
that usually, they're pretty good about that.
So what?
It's always arm damage, almost always.
So they fell, and it was right when Zash was playing. And then the lead singer, I'm horrible with names, but he's like, over the mic, he's like, "What do we do when they fall?" And they're like, "Pick them up." And I was like, "Fuck yeah." Like, it's gnarly as fuck, dude.
I think that's adopted everywhere now.
Yeah.
Maybe some punk scenes are not quite there. Maybe they're still beating the fuck out of each other on purpose. But I feel like most places, like, dude, don't stomp someone to death.
Yeah. Dude, they were moving the pit, dude. It was scary for a second.
It gets scary. I've seen a bunch of... I mean, I've watched people think and their arm will just, like snap in two pieces.
Dude, I'm ready to just watch somebody wrap their forearm around the pole.
It's going to happen for sure. Somebody will punch a brick wall, Anthony. and just break their whole fucking hand, and he will be here.
Yeah.
There will be moshing tonight.
Oh, dude, I'm excited.
On a scale.
Dude, I'm not, like I said, I'm not big into the metal scene or metal, but since that show, I've been listening to a lot more metal.
There's so much of it here.
Oh, dude,
it's the
insane.
most probably as far as underground.
I have bands come in, they say I do shows and stuff, and they're like, oh, we're trying to start off, like, do you have any advice? I'm like, be in a metal band. Like, oh, we're a rock band. I'm like, you're not going to make it.
Not around here.
Not here.
Go to Memphis. You can now.
Yeah.
I think there's so many different kinds of bands now. Used to it was, but historically the hardcore stuff, the heavier shit does really well.
Oh, dude, it's great here.
And now, but you got like Tiny Towns and shit, and all the bands like them now that are
Salon Blonde.
that 10 years ago none of that would have passed
yeah.
at all. They'd have played one fucking show and people are like, get the fuck out of here.
Fucking losers.
Yeah, and now it's like, yo, this shit is awesome. Tiny Towns will have a full-on mosh pit, zero distortion.
Dude, that show last night was incredible with Tiny Towns.
Always is, man.
Who else was it? Tiny Towns, Pet. Love me
Pet.
some Pet, dude.
Yeah, I love Pet.
One of my
God, I wish I could have came to that damn show, man.
one of my employees, she comes to the show, so I let her in, and like every time Pet comes, she's like, Pet, Pet. So it's like a running joke. Like now she's like, last night I was like trying to do payouts for the bands and stuff, and I couldn't find Pet, and I was like, Pet, and everybody just started dying laughing. They all knew who I was talking about. It was awesome.
So you lived in Phoenix. How long did you live in Phoenix?
So I didn't live in. I mean, I was there for a year working.
Oh, okay. That was the welding thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's the welding thing. I was stationed in North Carolina for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Came back here, was here for about a year and a half, and then traveled for 2 years straight.
Nice.
Just on the road, just welding.
Just traveling welding?
Yeah.
Just going from job to job? Was it like a
I'd
company or?
Yeah, so I'd come home every once in a while. I bought a house that I didn't even live in. Like
Every welder ever.
yeah, right. So traveled lots of Texas. I pretty much lived in Texas for 2 years, whether it was Houston.
My brother builds water towers, dude, and that he's like, I live in Texas and I have a vacation home in
Oh,
Arkansas.
dude, that's literally what I say. It's like I live in Texas, but I go on vacation at home.
Yep.
But which I love Texas. Like I was in San Antonio, Houston, man.
Fun shit.
So my wife and kids would come with me occasionally, or they'd stay here. So
Do like a hotel room every time?
Pretty much. We were gonna get a camper, but it's like
That's what my brother does. That's why I was wondering, like.
yeah, no, but camper, just me and like a wife, yeah, but a camper with 2 kids or something. Oh, you can't do it.
Imagine coming home every day that tired.
Yeah.
Daddy, which is great.
Oh, it's
but
horrible.
You're like, I'm going to sleep standing up now.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I'd get
I
done.
worked 16 hours today.
Yeah, Houston heat all day in the sun
Oh
on
my
top of a
God.
white building, just welding all day.
Just cooked.
Dude, and I'd get home, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lay down. And she's like, let's go do something. And I'm like,
Why is that job that demanding? I've never understood it.
there's just, people aren't doing it, man.
Well, it's been like that forever, though. Every welder I've ever known, it's like, how long did you work today? 16 hours.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good day, man. Like, I used to do, so when we do add-ons and stuff, it'd be like a tie-in day, and we'd literally show up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and we wouldn't get done till, like, I think our longest tie-in was 19 hours.
That's so many hours.
And, dude, and what sucks is we worked with ammonia, so it's like literally killing us the whole time.
Was it a lot of hurry up and wait? Like, do this weld, and then we have
Yeah.
to maneuver this thing into place that takes 3 fucking hours, then we weld some more?
Yeah, add something, turn it on, let it go through, go to the next thing,
Right.
shut it off.
Fuck.
Oh, dude, it was horrible.
Oh, because you have to test everything immediately. Yeah, you can't
exactly.
just do the whole thing and then test it.
Oh, dude, yeah. And then
Holy
it's like,
hell.
oh, shit, you got a leak and you got to fix it. So then they have to pump it back down.
Which takes a while.
Oh, hours, man.
Yeah.
And like when ammonia's not moving, it freezes. So like they're like splashing it with water, trying to warm it up and stuff.
God.
It's
Yeah, that
gnarly.
sounds kind of miserable,
Oh,
actually.
dude, it's horrible. Like ammonia is horrible. Like I literally.
How did you get hooked up with it? With military shit?
Nah,
Somebody
it's
knew in the
just,
military?
Nah, just good friends and stuff. Somebody
Okay.
said, "Oh, we got this job here." Blah blah blah.
Go
Then
to
you-
welding school, theyll pay for it.
Oh yeah. So.
You'll make $500,000 a year, and you'll never have anything to do with it.
Yeah, dude, I was
You'll
making
spend it all.
$12K a month, man. Just fucking,
Holy fuck!
yeah. big ass Denali lifted, like 2018 Denali, just rolling everywhere. House at home, and then
Bro,
it's
you
like,
always know when a welder's on a job site.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Dude.
The fucking car says it all.
Yeah, yeah. I pulled up one time. He's like, some dude was like, "You can't hide your money, can you?" And I'm like, "Fuck no! Look at this bitch."
It's all I got, bitch. I live in this thing. Let me have this nice truck.
You know how many times I've slept in this thing?
Yeah, exactly.
More than my house.
Yeah. I don't want to sleep in a Honda every night.
Oh, dude.
Kenneth.
Yeah. It's got heated seats, heating steering wheel.
Dude, I live in one. $100,000 car. I'm living in it.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Golly.
It's great. But then it's like, oh, sick. I'm going to open a record store. So it's like, got to sell it. Can't keep it.
That's all right. This is way cooler.
Oh, yeah. I live in this, man.
I would.
There's a building down
I
the
would
road.
build an apartment in this. I would actually live in this.
So my dream building is down the road, and it's 2 stories. So you
Hell
go
yeah,
in.
Bob's Burgers type shit. Yeah.
So you'd go in, and it'd be the shop, pretty much like Vino's, but record store instead of bar or restaurant. So you'd go in, record store, and I think it'd always be cool to have like a little jukebox, and you hit it and stuff, and then the door opens, and there's a secret like speakeasy
shit.
venue kind of that.
You've had a dream place.
Dude.
Okay.
Dude, I have so many different ideas for what this could be.
Hold on, even get me started, bro. I'm the idea, man. I'll fucking be spitting out. Dude, you could do this and that.
That's
blah,
just,
blah,
that's
blah, blah.
just the building.
Yeah.
Like what the building could do is a whole nother thing. But it has an upstairs, which is like twice the size of my fucking house. So I'd have 2 houses up there
Hell yeah.
and a kick-ass record store.
With a venue.
But the biggest thing I would hate,
Those are goals, man.
oh dude, what I would hate is just being up there and like, because you can't hide from like if somebody's running to the shop. You can't hide, like, oh, we need you to come downstairs. I'm like, oh, fuck, man, okay, I'll be down there.
Yeah, they can see my car. Shit.
Yeah, they know I'm here.
Or get rid of your car and only Uber and then just be like, sorry, I'm not there.
I mean, I live at work.Here do I have to go? Walmart, drop it off. Like,
Everywhere does that now.
I did.
What is that thing called? What? Not Uber. What's the other one? Postmates? Not Postmates.
I mean, DoorDash.
Who's the one that'll get literally anything? They'll go to like fucking Staples and just be like, here, I need a printer. What's that one called? Damn, I don't know.
DoorDash?
Maybe.
DoorDash did food originally, but it's like...
Is it like everything? There's one that'll do like all the stuff.
Yeah, nowadays.
They all have to do everything now? Okay.
yeah.
I've never done it, dude.
Dude, what's awesome about Texas is you could DoorDash beer. It was so great. Like, I'm like, God, I don't want to go to the liquor store. I'm like, DoorDash. I'm like 2 6-packs of beers. They just show up.
They still do that, don't they?
Yeah,
Can they
that's
still
what
do
I'm
that?
saying. They
Yeah, it
do
never
it.
went away, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Or
Damn.
get some pizza and get some 12-packs with the pizza.
Yo, Kurt, can we just DoorDash the beer?
Yeah, not here.
They won't bring it to a dry county?
I don't know if you can do that in Little Rock. Texas does that.
Well, yeah, they'll give. I mean, that comes with a free shotgun with every
Yeah.
12-pack. No, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, I was wondering because it was a dry county. I got to get more booze, and I was like,
You gotta drive 30 minutes to get beer.
from here?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's dumb.
Depends on how you
Conway,
gun it.
you're stripping.
Oh, dude, it's so stupid.
Just put it in the gas stations, just like not like liquor, but like, can we just get some
Yeah, no.
regular ass beer?
Absolutely not. And it's because of Lake Liquor or somebody. I don't know. Allegedly.
Well, and this is like the perfect example, and you got a whole nightlife of shit that's getting created around here.
Yeah, we definitely need it. We're gonna get some like pickleball kind of thing coming soon here, where you
Pickleball's taking over the
Oh,
world.
dude, it really is. It's stupid.
I can't do it.
But it's Mikey. This is the man that helped me.
Mikey.
He's my sound guy.
Mikey's the sound guy?
Mikey, the sound guy.
Mikey.
Drumming teacher, everything.
That's your drum teacher?
Yeah.
How long have you been drumming for, Mikey? 7 years. All right. It's good
plays
enough
like
to teach.
8 instruments.
I thought he was going to be like, since last year, man.
Yeah.
We're learning together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't have a key.
Back door's locked, man.
Yeah, I have a whole new door coming in soon.
A whole door?
Not the door, like the locking.
The locking mechanism?
I have to get the push bar for codes.
Like
and
how I
stuff.
said lacking mechanism, because I was going to say latch and lock at the same time.
Hey man, it happens.
God, these boozes are catching up to me.
Oh dude, I'm still recovering from last night. I was so hungover this morning.
I was not. I worked all damn night. I forgot about that shit.
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, the best way to get over a hangover is keep drinking.
That's right.
My wife gets so pissed because it's like I'll wake up and at like 7 o'clock in the morning she's what are you doing? I'm like, I'm hungover.
You're setting a bad example. You got kids?
Yeah.
You got 1, 2,
Three.
3?
We're done.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I just got the snip a couple months ago.
Oh,
man.
did you?
Yeah.
How was it?
Horrible.
Did it swell?
No.
Did you have like black balls?
No, nothing like that. But dude, it's horrible. Like you're awake while they do it.
Did you get the cut or the tear? Because you know they can pinch it open now.
No. I got the good old cut. Because what happened is like you lay down or like pull down your pants and you're just exposed to the world, man.
I mean, you know.
But the thing about the VA at that hospital is it's a teaching hospital. So it's like
a room full of people.
Yeah, just people are like, this chick's learning how to do a vasectomy on me. And like they're doing it.
Oh, ain't nobody learning shit on me, sir.
Oh,
You better send in doctor, been here for a minute.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
She was like, all right, we're doing the numbing. And I'm like, okay. And I feel it. And I'm like, it's not horrible. Like everybody says that's the worst part. And that's not bad.
It's just a needle in your sack.
Yeah, right. But she got it good. And then she's like, all right, I'm going to slice. I was like, you just numbed it. You just numbed it 30 seconds ago. And she's like, all right, you're going to feel something. And I was like, that I feel that. And she's like, oh, you're going to feel pressure. I was like, I feel slicing. I feel the slice. It is horrible, dude.
I just retracted a bit. That fucking hurts so bad.
Dude,
just
I cringe every time I think about it. It's horrible. Don't do it, guys.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Not do it.
Dude,
You
just
got
risk
to.
it. Risk it.
I don't have kids. I don't want kids. And even I'm probably going to get it done.
Dude.
Just because I don't want to fuck up.
Well, you can, apparently, some places you can go and they'll put you under for it.
If you ask, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, health insurance is good and you can go to a good hospital, yeah.
I get it free when you break it back.
When you break your back in the
Yeah.
military,
Yeah,
yeah. They'll
you
give it to you free, but it's going to be a student and there's going to be 14 people watching.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how, when they did the shit on my spine.
They put you in the stadium, you know, those surgical stadiums?
Just like Grey's Anatomy, like overlooking you.
Everyone's just looking down like, yes. Oh, there's the inside. Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of small. I feel bad for this guy.
They got a little window over it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's like they tarp everything off with that, and it's just like
They spray that weird yellow shit all over you.
Dude,
That weird, like, turpentine looking shit.
shave you nice and good. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just risk it,
We went
guys.
down a dark road just now.
Yeah, it's weird. People are like, all right, I'm turning this podcast off.
Yeah. No, that's enough nut slicing talk.
Anyways, so Lame Johnny.
Oh,
2 weeks out, dude.
2 weeks. Oh, we said it at the top of the last one. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. You know, I'm actually a little nervous because we're doing practices once a week. And it's getting really, really good. But we didn't play for 3 years. I keep saying it. But man, towards the end of the set, my voice is just fucking hamburger meat, and I'm like, really. And we're taking, at practice, you play a song, you bullshit, da 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 da. Do you want it to go like this? I hang out, like have a beer, whatever. And then at the show, it's like you got 30 minutes. You got to get it in, and I think we're playing 6 songs.
Dude.
Find them all on YouTube.
Yeah, dude.
And Bandcamp. Pay money, please.
Bandcamp's great. I love.
We're gonna have merch too for the first time ever.
Definitely.
So this will be the first show we ever have merch at.
I'll
That's
buy
like a
some for sure,
T-shirt.
man. I love Bandcamp's good, but like if you had it on Spotify, I'd stream it.
I don't want to pay for it all, dude. Bandcamp's free.
Yeah, do you have to pay Spotify?
You got to pay a service to put it out there,
Oh, that's gross.
which is fine. It's like $20 a year, but I don't want to pay. I don't care.
Yeah.
Ours did really well on YouTube, so I'm like, fuck it. It's on YouTube. It's on
I
YouTube
listened
and
to it on
Bandcamp.
YouTube.
Oh, and on Bandcamp, if you pay, I think it's $4, you get the whole album plus an extra track.
Really?
That was never going to be on the radio. So sometimes when you're writing music, I don't know if you've never written a song.
I wrote poetry back. in the
Okay,
day,
so sometimes when you're writing a song, you don't know what it really is until you hear it back.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes being a band that doesn't record a lot, it takes a long time. So
Yeah.
we had this one song that was sick as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, this song's amazing. All the way to drop G, which to guitar players and band guys, it's like almost not in, like there's almost no, it's just like, And turns out when we recorded the song, we were pumped, dude, the vocal takes, all the guitars, drums, everything sounded so sick. It's not even mixed, though. Like, it's just kind of like we just put it out. We heard it back the very first time, and we were all like, oh, we can't put this out. We just accidentally wrote a Norma Jean song.
Oh, yeah, I heard you talking about
And it's like, dude, that's all we did, and I love that song to death. and it's out there, but we're not gonna like release it.
Yeah. That's gnarly.
Only if you pay for it, you can have it. It's like it's not the best quality because we didn't finish it.
Yeah.
But everything's there. You can hear it all. It's a fucking good song. Wish I could sell it.
That'd be great.
I thought about selling a couple of them. It's fun, dude. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed thoughts.
Yeah. That's what, like, I wrote a lot of poetry back in the day, like, in high school and stuff, but it's the typical break. My girlfriend broke my heart kind of shit.
Dear darling,
But
I love you every morning.
You broke my heart.
You broke my
I'll
heart.
never forgive you. Yeah. But, like, I'm really good with my words and stuff, so it's, like, not just, like, basic. Like, there's, like,
Right.
stuff about infection and stuff. And it gets deep, and people are always like, oh, you need to put music to it and stuff. I'm like, have you heard my voice? Does it sound like a singer? Absolutely
Have
not.
you heard 2006 Emo?
Oh,
You
that's
got
what-
it, buddy.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
That's what me and Mikey, I tell him all the time, like, we just need to start a heavy metal band together, and my voice would be good if I could just scream. And
Scream. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I do. It's like,
It takes it out of you, though. Well, I'm fucking way fat, though, so it takes it out of me. Dude, for like the first time last week is like the first hot practice we've had in a while, and I'm just pouring sweat, and I was like, I kind of forgot what this was like a little.
dude, last
Just
night
exhausted.
last night was hot, man, in here, and I don't know why the AC was just not keeping up with it.
It's at a certain point, it's just not going to. Humidity over cool, the heat's going to win every time.
Bodies moving
Yeah.
everywhere,
Yeah,
which is great.
The
but-
heat will win every time. That's like when I work in a house, man. Just this time of year, it's the most miserable.
Oh, dude,
You'll
we-
walk in and the floor will just be sweating.
Dude, I spent $7,000 on a new AC at my house. That's like brand new and still in the summer, dude. It's just disgusting.
It's just
and
hot
hot.
here,
I'm
humid.
like, what the? I'm calling. I'm like, you sold me shit, and I'm like, it's Arkansas, dude.
It's Arkansas, baby.
Sucks,
Uh-huh.
dude. We just made it a little better.
Get you a dehumidifier and turn the fans on.
Oh, dude.
Might help.
We got leather couches, and you just stick to it, dude. It's-
I got rid of mine. I had leather too, dude.
I can't have kids, man. They're drawing everything, man. This stage is covered with Sharpie because my 2-year-old just draws all over it, man.
Is that who's been doing the artwork on the back of the building back here?
Ah, yeah, right. Dude,
Somebody working on their tag. Was it you? You out here tagging the building?
every month there's a new one. I think there's a monkey down there now. Like,
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
just-
There's like a gorilla face or something.
Yeah, exactly. It just showed up like 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
that's not y'all for real?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. I thought y'all were just practicing.
No, my landlord was just getting pissed. She's like, quit fucking spraying my building. They just put one on that building next door, too. That's brand new.
Well, you just, just do it, paint over it, give them a fresh canvas. And it could be worse.
Well, we used to do like those. We did markets, like kind of like what Shop Poppy and them do.
Yeah.
We were doing those a little bit, and that's kind of what started the music too, because big old Mikey over there. So we were doing those over there, and like just they kept tagging the buildings, man. So every time I'm like doing a cool video of like, oh, come shop local small business, and it's just like tags everywhere, man.
Everywhere, yeah.
So.
It looks like a rail car
Yeah,
back there. Yeah.
train just getting.
Because it's not like the best artwork.
No,
it's
no,
like someone's
horrible. They're practicing.
practicing. Yeah.
Let's pick the darkest spot over here and just tag it.
But, they got to practice. And eventually they'll be awesome. And hopefully, maybe if you just keep painting over it, one day you'll come back and they'll have a dope-ass mural painted on there
that'd be
for you. Maybe they'll be like, man, they really let us get away with it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's just actually underlying like lines for a masterpiece, dude. We're just
It
talking
is.
shit
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it, but then it's just beautiful.
Listen, we all got to start somewhere.
Hey, dude.
Do you draw?
No.
I used to. I used to be pretty damn good at it, and then I lost it. And I've been recently trying to pick it back up in my free time. What little free time I have the iPad with the pencil, so it's a little easier. You just sit down and start drawing. Whew. Man, if you don't use it, you lose it. Holy shit.
A lot of things plateaued with me in like 5th grade. It's like basketball. Super,
Crayons are dumb.
Yeah. But like I play basketball and I fucking kill everybody. They did a little thing where they covered your hand and you draw something, and then they take it off because you can't see what you're drawing. My art teacher was like, "This is amazing. You did so great." And like, "This is awesome." And they put it in a little display case and shit. And then like plateaued and everything just got horrible.
That's like, oh, you never got better.
Yeah,
You just kind of stayed the
stay
same.
the same, and everybody's just going past
They get
me.
better. Yeah.
And I'm just, yeah.
Maybe you got too full-headed, man.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm good enough.
Good as fuck, dude.
I draw these Ninja Turtles better than half of these
You
people.
see that shit, dog?
You see that Transformer I did last week?
I don't-
Cindy.
think I like drew some like Ghost Rider and shit, like Druid and shit.
Yeah, mine was like Ninja Turtles, dude. Kid shit.
Yeah.
I was drawing. We moved around a lot, so didn't have a lot of like stable friendships.
Yeah.
So you kind of lean into the arts.
Something.
Seems to be that way with
Yeah.
most kids who move
Yeah.
around a lot. Read. They either read a lot or maybe draw. I pick drawing, but there's a lot of that. Like old people. Like I drew that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd you get the lame Johnny with the fingers?
Oh, the snakes. So
Yeah.
that's Cody Grasho, I think is how you say it. It looks like Grash Hot, but it's not. I think it's Grasho.
Yeah.
He did it, dude. He was like, I was scrolling through and we're like gonna put out this album, and like I think everybody knows the story. Justin got in a car accident. It's like we were literally
Yeah.
gonna film a music video the next day,
Yeah.
and then he got in a wreck like that morning, or the day before that morning, and I had already reached out to him, and we had just become buddies on Instagram, and he was posting. He's like, I think I'm gonna get back into design work. I was like, dude, you should totally do that. And so he didn't send them to me. He put them up like, hey, I did these, and I saw that one, and I was like, well, that's the damn.
That stuff is fucking.
I said, take that down right now. What do you want for it? I paid him.
Yeah.
And it's like we've had it ever since. And there's actually a back cover too, and that's on Bandcamp. Also, if you buy the record, you get the back panel artwork,
Okay.
which is just the hands, but the snakes are like leaving.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like both sides of the hands, basically.
You open it up. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's made a lot of cool shit. I want him to do the next one if we have another EP that we make or something, or a song. Yeah, hit up Cody, man. That dude, he makes sick ass artwork.
Yeah, I got a merch line I'm coming out with soon to help with the funds for this building.
I was just fixing to say you need some merch, man.
Yeah, I got like the basic like full moon logo or whatever, but we got like a whole drawing of the store and everything in bands and
Okay.
stuff. Because we got a lot of visions for the building, and it's going to cost a lot of money to push it back. Like we want to make that like a lounge room kind of.
For bands or for everyone?
Like just period for like the shop. Like, well, they're not your shopping, or you could go chill back there. There's a TV. Like I used to have Guitar Hero in here all the time. So
Dude.
like I'd just be in here playing Guitar Hero. Somebody
What
could go
a
back
wicked
there.
idea.
Do that. We got to flip this door. That's expensive to go.
Oh, make it flip outwards instead of inward, fire code
for
shit.
code and stuff. So that whole merch line is gonna help us with that. And then we got big goals.
You got a website?
No.
You got .com?
Just Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah. No, I need one. But
Instagram?
Instagram.
Got to get on Instagram. You know you can sell shit on Instagram, right?
Can you?
They have a store button. Like you
Yeah.
can make this place and everything, ship it, whatever. Yeah, dude, look into
I got
that.
a business account. I haven't looked into
Do
selling
the
anything.
reels and then this is our records this week, dude.
Yeah, that's what
Shit can, like a business can really pop off on Instagram and
Yeah.
TikTok.
I'm actually doing a 2K giveaway right now on Instagram. Once we hit 2,000 followers, I think we're at 1,800 right now.
Is it a random drawing or is
Yeah,
it
it's
the 2,000th
random.
follower? Okay.
No, I have a random number generator that I
Okay. Because I was just
click
going to
it.
unfollow and then just wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Lie and wait.
But so once we hit 2K for that, we'll give away a gift card to the shop,
Sick.
stuff like that, which usually helps. And then like people are like, "Oh, we got a record store here in Conway," and I'm like, "Been here a year and a half, homie."
You know, man, you don't, people that,
Yeah.
just kind of, we're all like this now.
Yeah.
We've got our face in these fucking things and we're just boom, straight ahead.
Well, last night I had some videographers come in here, so they're like putting together a whole actual
Yeah, I heard you're making like a commercial.
commercial kind
Yeah.
of like showing like, hey, this is who we are, what we're doing. Conway's not boring anymore.
Put some money behind it,
Yeah.
boost it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
so-
an actual ad.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's more of just kind of show off kind of thing, but then we're going to do a video where it's like, hi, I'm Justin Dunn, owner of Full Moon Records, and
Sure.
like an actual commercial, but more like just an ad.
Yeah, an ad.
Hey,
Yeah.
if that
It's
makes
an ad. Yeah.
any
Dude,
sense.
put that shit on YouTube or something. You know, you
Yeah.
can do localized advertising on YouTube
Yeah,
too.
I do Facebook and stuff like that for like when I buy collections and stuff. It's like we buy vinyl and stuff like that.
You buy old used collections?
Yeah, over half the stores she used. I just picked up a collection today that Mac Miller was in.
Oh, that's where you got that was today?
That's
oh,
I bought
shit.
it today. I spent a pretty penny on that. Oh my god! So bought that collection today. Came with a turntable, some speakers, a pretty solid collection.
Sweet. Do you sell off the turntables and stuff too?
Yeah, we sell them here too.
Sick.
Yeah, we do custom orders and stuff like that.
How do you do a custom
through my distributor and stuff.
Oh, like they might have access to some things that. Okay.
Or like if you want to go more of the vintage hi-fi, I'm good friends with like the biggest sellers here in Arkansas. So it's like, oh, you want to spend like $5K, I can get it done.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now it gets pretty gnarly, man.
On records?
Oh, just like your turntable or something like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our records.
Yeah. Well, records aren't cheap.
No, it's just going up. I think we just got an email not too long ago from our distributor like, oh, stuff's going up or going up too in price. So it's going to cost us
Is something like that like a set price? And they just kind of like gasoline, you know, how like this goes up, so now everything has to go up?
It's just...
Or do you get to pick your margins?
So they give us like the MSRP or whatever.
Right, suggested.
But our cost is about to go up. So
right.
We're allowed to go above our MSRP, but like it's...
You know, some industries frown on that kind of shit, you know?
Like I've had somebody come in here and you're like, oh, this is $25, where I could go Walmart for $19.99, and then I'm like... Go to Walmart. Like,
I mean, go to Walmart, or here you can support, you know, a small business, or you can, you know, Walmart.
It's $4, dude. Come on, like that's
you're already
it.
here, dude. You'll spend $4 to go down the road.
And that's the thing is like that. Still putting my MSRP is different than Walmart's.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah, they're buying 1 billion records. They're going to get a discount.
It's ridiculous, and people get so mad about my cost, and I'm like, dude. I'll literally pull up my distributor. I'm like, this is what they said.
Yeah.
And I have to, that's my minimum.
It's hard to understand those kinds of things. Like, they're buying 50,000 of the same record.
Yeah, exactly.
The same record, putting it in every store they have across the world.
And then it's like, oh, they'll do the huge sales for like $10. And I'm like, that's below my, like, that's below my
I can't get it for $10.
Oh, dude, that's ridiculous. I paid twice that for that record.
That's crazy, bro. It's almost cheaper to go to the damn... My buddy owned a movie store, and some movies... that were like tentpole films, they have this crazy price tag. It was cheaper to just go to Walmart and buy 5 copies than it was to get them through the fucking vendor.
That's what I've seen a bunch of, like, because there's a whole vinyl page on Facebook, like the community, and there's people that have like flea market booths and stuff. And it's like Walmart does their huge sell, and then like they'll do their flip videos for their flea market, and it's just Walmart. I'm like, and they're asking double the price or the original price. I'm like,
right,
that's a flipper. That's not something in the community, or you know.
Do you do a lot of that? Walk around vintage stores now?
No, I have so much ads and stuff out now that they walk in. So I used to like go digging and stuff, but now I can't do it.
How long have you been here though?
Here, a year and a half.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm just now hearing about it. I stink.
I suck at marketing, man.
Were you doing shows off the top? Is this a day one shit or?
So, my first show, we did a market, and Mikey, he's in a band called Sycamore. Sycamore, like the tree. And
it's a good tree.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
So I made a post of like, hey, like local small business market, come out, shop local, and he messages me. He's like, hey, can we play? And I'm like, I can't pay you or do anything. He's like, we'll be there. I was like, I don't know the turnout. He's like, we'll be there. He's like, I don't give a fuck. We're there. So they showed up. They did 2 of my markets and stuff, and that's kind of what got me into the live music scene. And then we had a Halloween show in here. And dude,
fun.
It was pretty much a party, dude. Like we had a foosball table, just all hanging
Halloween
out.
shows are the best.
Kegs, man. Like we're all getting fucking kegs.
Oh shit! Are you doing one this year?
Yeah, probably. Your tickets could be more expensive though.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah, like I have a kegerator in the back that I bought just for these shows, and like I bought it, spent a good chunk of change on it. Everybody's like, we want to do all ages, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I just spent all this money.
All
on
ages, man. You got to, especially with bands that are coming through now. They're all children.
Yeah,
with Zash, drummer is 17, dude.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, he's so young. Yeah.
Dude,
that's just the new crop.
Dude, YouTube, man.
They made them all so good, so young.
It's ridiculous, man.
At 17, I was like, still like, no fucking way was I even close to that good.
Dude, what's crazy is, so Mikey's teaching me the drums, and yesterday before the show, my wife had to do some errands, so she dropped the kids off here, and I'm up on the drums just playing. And my kid, like, he is too observant. Like, he pays attention to the craziest things, and he'll bring it up, and I'm like, how do you know that?
They're little sponges.
Dude, but I was just drumming and boots and cats. And he's like, can I try? And he just gets up there, boots and cats.
Just does it.
Dude, does
That's right.
it.
Yeah.
And Mikey's like, that is fucking nuts.
No,
dude.
those are new humans, bro.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
They're not us.
I'm
They're
like,
new.
It took me 30 minutes to learn that, kid. What are you doing?
He watched you and went, Dad's an idiot. Get out of here, old man.
Move over. You boomer.
Yeah.
Dude, but he's great. He's a good kid.
That's how I feel talking to everyone's children.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like, we're not the same thing. You're a different version of whatever the hell we were.
Right.
I'm out of here.
Dude, the kids nowadays, man, it's just...
It's wild, dude. It's a
it's
different
nuts.
level. How old are you?
Guess.
My brain wants to say 30, but I'm guessing 28.
28.
There you go.
28. Everybody thinks I'm like 35.
Because of the beard.
Yeah.
I can see it in your cheeks, though. You don't have old eyes.
No.
The eyes say a lot.
I got miles, though, on the body, dog. Lots
Now
of
if I can
miles.
see your spinal cord.
Yeah, look at that. It's just fucking
Just a knuckle
bent
hanging out the
axles and
back.
shit, man, just breaking down.
Like a broken fucking rear
Dude,
end.
I chased my son down the driveway the other day at my...
Mistake.
Oh, dude, it was horrible, dude. I was down for 2 days, dude. Threw out my back chasing a kid. And I was like, I went up to my wife. I'm like, I'm fucked.
That's so funny,
fucked.
dude.
And she's like, what? I'm like, I threw out my back on a light jog.
To catch a fucking 2-year-old.
Dude, you're booking it. Oh, dude, it's
I used to
horrible.
be able to walk faster than they could run, and now I have to light jog to catch a child.
Dude, not my kids. My kids are just, I don't know what, but they're
Are they all
sprinters, man.
boys?
I got 2 boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
I guess it's a girl.
Boys are menaces.
Dude, my daughter's the worst, man.
Really?
She is like
She's a wrecking ball?
swinging, like you
Oh,
walk
shit.
in, my dog's barking. She's like, shut up! 2 years old. Like like my second child, he's 3 or just turned 4. And like she'll just waymaker the fuck out of him, dude. Just I'm like, that.
Bro, me and my brother used to beat the fuck out of each other. I
dude.
know.
I'm like, you're 3 and 4 guys, chill out.
Are you a sibling?
Yeah, so I'm 3 out of 4. I'm the
Damn.
3rd child, so yeah.
Middle child. So you were probably like terrible, huh?
Yeah, dude, my wife hated me. Once I found out what girls are, dude, my mom was pissed. Like, my mom hated my wife before she was my wife. 'Cause I was like, where you at? And I'm like, oh, I'm at somewhere, but I'm actually with her.
Right.
I just didn't.
And the
regret
parents
shit.
know too, by the way. You know how you know, like, you grow up. That's a weird thing about growing up is you don't. Me and my dad were really close, and so towards the end of his life, we started sharing secrets. And I would tell him stuff, and he'd be like, "Hey, dummy, yeah, I knew.
The whole
like
time.
you weren't hiding shit. You're actually really bad at it."
Yeah. No, what's funny is like the first time my parents found out I was having sex was like my dad's co-worker's daughter got knocked up. So like I got the official talk, the birds and the bees. And
Don't
he's
put
like,
your penis in a vagina or
Yeah.
babies come out.
So he's like talking to me. He's like, hey, this happened. Like if you need condoms or something, let me know. I was like,
I don't want to raise your children.
I was like, I have 2. He's like, you know, they come in a 3-pack, dude. I was like, fuck.
That's how you told on yourself.
right
You
there.
fucking-
Then it was like doors open. Like anytime a girl was now, you
Dad
get in
said
the
I
living
could
room.
be fucking. Just running down the street.
Yeah, my dad. Having a girlfriend over when your dad's there versus when your mom's there. Like I just went to the back room with my girlfriend, shut the door when my dad's home.
Yeah.
When my mom's home, she's like, leave that door open. I need
Doors
to-
open.
Yeah.
I want to hear noise the whole
Yeah.
time. You better be writing your homework
Turn that
loudly.
TV down. I need to hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Shut up, bitch. Like The Rock. Shut up, bitch.
But yeah, that's how I told her myself.
I know. I just didn't bring girls over.
Yeah.
I was just a rock and roll kid. Dude, when I was young, I was like, I'm just gonna be a rock star. That'll come later.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Can't
dude.
tell me nothing.
Mine's the opposite. Like I was like trying to learn guitar and stuff when I was younger, and I was like, "There's a lot easier ways to pick up girls than learn this motherfucker."
Yeah, I just dove into it, man. It was drums first, oddly enough, but drums were very short-lived, and then it was immediately into guitar because I watched a buddy of mine play a guitar solo with his fucking teeth, and I was like, "You can do that shit,"
Yeah.
and it was so awesome. And
nuts.
then I was just like, then it was off to the races, and then now I just want to learn like all the instruments.
Yeah, so I wanted to do drums, like when you're going through like junior high and high school, like you have to do band and shit. I was like,
Snare or quads or
dude,
kick
I was
drum.
like, oh, I want to do drums, and then like they take you in that room where you do the little beats on your like
They're
foot.
like you're gonna have triangle.
Yeah, they're like, you're not the worst, but you should definitely try trombone.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you gotta have rhythm to be a drummer.
Yeah, I mean, I have the rhythm. I just panic.
Oh yeah. Nervousness.
Yeah.
Oh man, wait till you play a concert first time ever.
Dude, probably won't do it.
You probably throw. Hey, you will. Come on.
I mean, it'd be gnarly. Dude,
Dude, you own a venue record store.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell you're not playing a show. Pan 5 years from now, you got long ass hair. You're like, sup, dudes, y'all ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna...
Why is this dude smoking inside? He's the owner.
He's the owner, man. He's the only one that can do it. Just don't say anything about it.
He's kind of weird.
He's crazy now. Super normal. Go listen to the podcast.
They're like, this is what this dude was?
It's usually the opposite, though. Like,
Yeah.
usually it's that guy 1st. Usually you're that guy first, and then you kind of just grow up because you get old and go,
Yeah.
fuck it. Nah, let me put on my dress slacks.
I don't know, man. I've stayed the same, I think. I'm pretty constant.
You're
with who-
28. You're pretty stuck. Yeah.
I'm stuck with who I am, I think.
Same. The only thing I'm going to be changing is how fast I can walk upstairs.
Oh, dude, that's horrible. I'll be in a wheelchair. I'm at 50, so it's cool.
Man, I'll be right behind you.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be on a cane sooner than later.
Yeah, when they were looking at my back, when they found out it was broken, it's like, oh, by the way, your spine's decaying. So about 60, you'll be in a wheelchair.
Oh, they told you?
Oh, yeah. No,
Well, they're
it's
not going to
definite.
sugarcoat it. Damn, dude.
Yeah. So unless they come out with something cool by then,
They have it.
Yeah.
We were talking about it.
yeah,
Pre
yeah.
the thing. Dude, the exoskeleton's already out. It's just we can't afford them.
Oh no.
So once that trickles down to us plebes,
Well,
you good to go.
Dude, they're
man.
gonna test it on me first, dog. In VA, they're just gonna here we go. Like
If he dies,
He
he
dies.
dies.
I get emails all the time. If you took this pill, stop taking it.
Yeah.
Like it causes cancer.
I took all 7 of these.
Oh yeah, been on it for 3 years.
You go back to it's like actually you have spine cancer. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, of course.
Yeah. Now, like we were in Korea one time, and you have to take malaria pill over there because
Yeah.
all that stuff. And like we get back home and everything, and they're like, "Hey, if you're still taking that, stop it. It causes cancer."
Of course it does.
It's horrible.
What doesn't?
Yeah,
Breathing
right.
the fucking air these days.
That's what I tell people. It's like,
Every other commercial's like, did you take whatever the name, drop a fucking thing in there?
Yeah.
Did you look at the sun when you were 7? You know?
Yeah.
Like, well, turns out you've got cancer.
yeah, it's life now, man. It's
Oh,
life.
dude. And I did all the shit that gives you cancer for a long
yeah.
time. Diet, trash. Look at me. I'm
Yeah.
a blob human. Smoking from 8. At 8 years old.
Yeah.
I've quit twice, but,
Yeah.
I ain't running no marathons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I just got back in the gym recently. And that
Did you?
shit's fucking
Good.
Horrible. Because it's like you think your body is like a truck. If you just leave it and you're not using it, it breaks down. It
Breaks
gets
down on its
rusty
own,
and
man,
stuff.
yeah.
You gotta keep his stuff oiled and stuff. So for a while after me breaking my back, like it was still every day. Dude.
Protein. Must get protein.
Dude, my back was just aching. And then my buddies talked me into going to the gym, and I was like, dude, I feel good. Dude. Like
Yeah.
the next day, I felt stretched out, man. So, but
Oh, dude, yeah, I do home stretches. You do stretches at home?
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, start doing it. At your age, everybody, man, I put my feet like on the wall, like a little L shape. Do that for about 10 minutes. Then bend over, touch your toes.
Just gotta wait for the wife to leave. She makes fun of me when I do like the downward dog and shit. She's like, "Hey, babe, what's it? Get the fuck away from
You look
me."
like a pierogi. I mean, I look terrible doing it, but I feel so much better afterwards. And I do
dude.
that every day, man.
Yeah, I
I
got-
do it at night now. I used to do it in the morning, which was awesome, but I'm so tired in the mornings now. I'm just like, oh, God.
Dude, like I'm like like Red Bulls in the morning kind of guy now.
Dude, I was up to like no shit. Kurt would watch me pound like 300 milligram C4s
Really?
in like in 4 hours. We would be doing podcasting, and I'm just as soon as one's done, I'm just drinking it, just like we've been drinking this beer,
Yeah.
and just and like literally could go home and fucking take a nap
Oh, dude, that's how my wife
with
gets
1,000
mad.
milligrams of caffeine in my body.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's stupid.
I got so bad.
Yeah. No, it's good.
You
It's
doing
good
like
back.
stacking like pre-workout and shit? You doing heavy weights, or you just doing like cardio and stuff?
Nah, I'm doing weights now and stuff. Trying to get back to where I kind of was, but like every other week I throw out my back. But the biggest thing is anything I have to do, my back has to be supported. So
Sure.
I can't do squats because then it's just whatever. Deadlift can't do it because it's
Yeah.
on my spine pretty bad. Which they said deadlift's literally the worst one to ever do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm getting up there. I'm still stronger than, like, broke my back, and I go with my buddy from high school, and I'm like, I'm still stronger than you, pussy. But, like, for 4 years straight, all I did in the Marines was eat, sleep, gym,
Yeah.
go on a run, swim 3 hours, gym.
Damn, that's fun. Swim
Yeah.
3 hours?
About 2 hours to 2
That's
hours.
fun, though.
Yeah, so when I was in Japan, what I would do is
Oh, where at in Japan?
Okinawa.
Cool.
And then I went to Mount Fuji and all that stuff.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, dude, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But what I would do is we'd wake up and do our company runs and stuff. So,
Right.
like, we'd go do with our platoon or whatever, do that, and then do the work day, and then when you're done, go to the gym. So I'd do the gym for about 2 hours, and then I'd go swim for 2 hours. I just washboard abs and everything. Man.
Hell
It's
yeah.
gorgeous. Now,
Body
dad bod.
now pizza pillows
Oh, my.
and fucking Reese's peanut butter
Give me
cups.
some wings.
Yeah, wings. Yeah.
Dominoes.
Triple sauce,
Yeah.
honey glaze. Oh yeah, motherfucker.
12-pack a night kind of guy. Just,
We've already had 2 Miller Lights. Yeah, can I get another Miller Light?
oh, absolutely.
I'm usually the guy in charge of the beer. Today you provided the beer. Thanks for that too.
Absolutely. Hey, I will always have beer.
Dude, this place being in Dry County is whack.
Dude, it's horrible. You got to make a plan to go get it, and it's like,
You said 30 minutes?
depends how you drive.
I drive Miss Daisy. I drive a hybrid, man.
Yeah.
That you punch it and it goes like there's no fast.
Which way do y'all come?
Downtown Little Rock area ish.
Yeah, just grab some on the way home. Go through Mall Mill and that
It'll all be
stuff.
closed, man. They stop at 11. It's Sunday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you're going to
See?
be here at the show. That's why you're here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. and
amongst
it's-
other reasons.
Yeah.
You got this shirt?
Yeah, I got... No, I'm out.
Damn.
No, I usually do pre-orders and stuff. That way it's like I'm
Okay.
stuck with 30 shirts that aren't sold.
Shout out to him. Kurt knows all about being stuck with 30 shirts.
Hey.
But the internet sometimes lies, man. They'll be
Yeah.
like, yeah, dude, do it. And you're like, cool, I love this design.
Oh, dude, that's what...
Same t-shirt for fucking 2 years.
Dude, that's what I like. Oh, claim your shirt, and then it's like nobody comes and picks up their shirt. So I'm like, oh, now you got to pay, dog. You're paying for it.
Oh, absolutely. And like, I think the next one we're bringing here, I was like, no mediums, no smalls. We're just
Yeah.
don't, because we don't even sell them.
That's the thing. It's like yeah,
Large,
what-
extra large, 2XL, 3XL
Anybody that likes music's a little bigger.
these days.
Yeah.
Well, and people just like baggy clothes again.
Yeah,
it's
that's
back.
true. Yeah.
I saw fucking somebody wearing Jinkos unironically the other day. Actually, it's a fashion choice now.
Yeah. Dude,
Heavy music for
I got a. I one
Put
of
my
the
amp in
shows.
my back pocket.
One of the shows I got super hammered, and I bought Alice in Chains vintage shirt. Like it was like 3XL off the dude. And like looks like it swallows my whole body, man.
Fit
I
perfectly
wear
on
it.
mine.
Yeah, I wear it all the time.
Yeah,
I
dude,
was like,
absolutely.
Quit wearing that. I'm like, it's fucking dope as shit.
It's dope, and it's probably way more comfortable because baggy is comfortable.
Oh, dude, it's so nice.
Like as much as like it was kind of like a fashion, then it was like cringe, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
to be in baggy clothes, and now that's the whole trend again.
Dude, it just repeats itself, man.
Which I like. I liked baggy clothes.
Yeah.
It was very comfortable. There's
Yeah,
not a
dude.
lot, not a lot touching on you.
Yeah. Baggy to skater boy, skinny jeans.
Skinny, like there for a while, fashion was your clothes just giving you a nice tight hug
Mm-hmm.
all day long. Now, like somewhere in between now, I guess.
Yeah.
And Jinkos.
No, it's like, that was so stupid.
Dude, I was wearing Jinkos in the 9th grade.
Really?
Oh, everyone was. Kickwear, do you remember those? Were you around for that? See,
You're a
I've
little
got
older.
a decade on you, so
Yeah.
it's. Dude, kickwears were like Jinkos on steroids. If you knew,
Really?
yeah. So like they had the ones where the waist was the shoe too.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a tube straight down. So if you had a 38-inch waist, it was a 38-inch
Oh, yeah,
boot,
yeah.
boot cut. So just these
Huge,
monstrous
yeah.
pants, man. Unreal. Like
Yeah.
bell bottoms, but like for drug users.
Yeah.
And I say that confidently because we all were one.
Yeah, right? Hey. You
Dude, I did the most drugs when I was in way younger school,
Yeah.
like 7th, 8th, 9th grade
Oh,
was
dude.
just.
So my dad's a cop. He works
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. But dude, I was smoking weed and do so many drugs all the time. Like, he'd catch me. Like, you smoking cigarettes? I'm like, yeah, Dad. Sorry.
It rules.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dad. It's totally cigarettes, man.
Yeah, it's cigarettes. That's what it is. And you just blazed out of your
Yeah.
mind.
And then later on, I'm like, Dad, I was high the whole fucking time. I was like, you're the worst cop ever. You suck.
Dude, I don't remember ninth grade, man. I was such a bad student. I failed, and they still passed me along.
Dude.
I was awful, man.
Dude, I was horrible. So bad once I started smoking.
I just didn't care, man. I didn't want to be there. I was like a hippie, you know? I was just like, dude, this is fucking bullshit, man.
it's just so
You're the
stupid.
man. You suck.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh, all the time.
That's what.
Lived in detention hall.
Yeah. Got that high school, and then it's like, oh, you get to pick your own classes. I'm like, computer classes. And I'm just stoned out of my mind.
Yeah, computer class. Our computers were fucking floppy disks.
Right.
Like, actually.
Yeah. That's when I was in kindergarten.
Learn home row. Yeah. That.
Literally.
Yeah. Learn home row. And that's it. That's all you
Yeah.
do all day. Make a turkey with your fucking hand. You know?
It's crazy.
Computers were fucking terrible.
Oh, dude.
That's why I didn't catch on with me.
Yeah.
I think my whole generation missed it, man. For the most part.
That's the thing is, like, nowadays you can just pull up YouTube and learn how to do crazy beats.
And that's what I use now. I love YouTube. I wish it was around when I was in school. I would have been way more off.
That's how I fix my car half the time. I'm like, okay, let's go to Chris Fix It.
All the time.
Yeah.
Dude, after we leave here, I'm going to be Googling why the fuck my interface shitted out on me a
Right.
second ago.
That's what I do, like how to hook up like this mixing stuff. Mixing board is all new to me, so I'm like, Guitar Center, like, no fucking help. They're just like, here you go, here, thank you for all your money.
Oh, yeah.
And then I get here and I'm like plugging shit in, and I'm like, what the fuck? So just straight YouTube, and now look at me.
That's all you need, man.
Look at me now, you know?
Yeah, look at me now. I kind of know. And you got, what are those, powered speakers? So you're not even messing with power amps yet. Wait till you get like a, well, actually, oh, you do.
So those aren't hooked up yet,
Oh, okay.
but those will be eventually.
Modern day, man, a lot of the PAs are moving to powered only speakers, even the big stuff.
Yeah, that's. Well, I want to do monitors, but it's like now I have to run power under my stage now and stuff too. So
Yeah.
So just waiting until we move this wall to get crazy.
Power under the stage. Put the power amps like on the corner underneath the stage, so they're out of everybody's way and they're nice and
Exactly.
cool on the floor. Keep them dust free though.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to burn up a power amp quick.
Yeah, good at burning up. Like that's the same thing with old like receivers and stuff for turntables. Is like you let that stuff build up, man. That's how you burn down a house.
If you shove this place back, are you going to just shove it back and add more volume for the records? Like
No, I mean yeah, technically, but
more
it's just
bins, I guess.
more people too for the shows. Really.
Oh, okay.
It's like every time when I build up an inventory, like I get a huge tank and like people selling. So like then I'll drop back down to like I'm bone dry right now. Usually I have twice as much stuff in here.
Right.
But it's not seller season yet. So once the yard sales kind of kick off, that's when like I'm broke. I bought 6 collections today, dude. Sorry. So yeah, more bins and stuff. But it's just so we can put more bodies in here, man.
Have you found any real like sweet gems? You're like at a yard sale and you're like, this record's worth like $500.
I don't get to do that anymore. I get them when they come in the shop. It's
How much
like,
for the whole thing?
Yes, exactly. That's like biggest thing is like when they come in, I'm like, do you have a price in mind? And if it's a good price, I just pay.
They're like, well, I've been on eBay.
Yeah, I do that. Those are the worst. I tell them,
Says here you owe me a lot of money.
I'm like, if you go off of eBay, we're not making a deal today. It's
Right.
not happening. But dude, there's collections that come in. Like I'll buy them and like I take the sure shots out first. I'm like, these are gonna sell super quick. Then I take the budget bin, quick $1, $2 sales, and I get those out super quick. And then I get the box of I'll get to this next. But then it's like boom, another collection. So then that box goes to the back, and I'm working on the new box. Then boom. So like I'll go back there, and I'm like, oh, I need to clean out the back. And I'm like looking up records. I'm like, this is $500 fucking dude.
Oh
and
shit!
It's like some
Didn't
old,
even know what you had.
Exactly, some surfer music or whatever.
Right,
Or
some rare obscure thing.
Yeah, I got this.
You can hear Johnny Cash walk by, and that's why, like, one footstep, and that's why
Yeah.
them old records, man. There's so many weird.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the pressing was off, so at minute
Yep.
23 it skips a little.
Yeah, that drives prices. And that's the big thing with colored vinyl now too. Is like
I love color vinyl, dude. Every variant. If I love a band, I'll have all the variants. I'm such a sucker.
See, that's what the bands. That's how they get a lot of money. But like as a band, like as a collector, to me, to the real collectors and not the kids that are sticking with it for a little bit. No offense.
No, full offense. Fuck you.
Well, no, you're fine. Like a lot of the metal people are like people that do live music. They stick with it. But I'm talking about these college kids and stuff. Like where
It's
I'll
just
get
a hobby for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll get like 6 Taylor Swifts of each color back in, and it's the big thing is like when you put out a record, the best thing to do is the first one's colored.
Right. Limit it.
And it will never be on color again. So
Right.
that's what drives the sales because people be like, oh, dude, I finally found it on Full Moon Blue. Like, there's only 100 of these or whatever. But then there's the black copies out there where you could just see them all the
Right.
time, where everybody's hunting that
Everyone
one
can
color.
get that record. Or like having an original. When my dad passed, I got his record collection. I have like original. I have the first Black Sabbath album, and it's the day it came out. You know, like all his Beatles records. It's all day one shit.
Yeah.
So none of it can be reprinted really. And some of that, you know, because that's not the remastered version. It's the real
It's the
deal original version.
That's the thing nowadays. It's like, like it's the same, but it's not because now they're putting everything through the computer now.
Their computer. The second it touches the computer, something's different.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's 100%.
Well, you added a thing.
Yeah, exactly. And
So it's not the original, regardless.
Dude,
you know.
I have this argument so many times. It's so stupid.
Well, there's a weird argument too, because there's a purist argument, which sometimes can be a little much, because they want to be like, well, you know, the people at the plant, even if it's the original masters, they're still computerizing it, so it's inherently different already. And it's like, well, but they didn't remaster it per se.
Yeah.
They just had to make a digital copy. But there's something to be said about that, because it didn't come off tape. You know what I'm saying? Like the original ones would have. And hell, early enough, I mean, I'm sure you're into all that lathe cutting.
Yeah.
That's what you should get, dog.
So
You're
there's
talking about do a live stream to lathe?
So that me and Mikey have been talking about a few things, and it's like we're thinking about offering a package where, like, you come in, play your show at Full Moon Records, we'll put it all, master it all for you, and then we'll just send it out to you, and you get to upload it to whatever. Lame Johnny live at Full Moon Records, and you like mic'd everything in the crowd, so it's a real show live. So we've thought about that, and then
More venues should do that, man.
there's a
At the very least, for the content, like maybe it's not the thing, but it's like we got 2 tracks. We recorded 2 tracks. You can use that for whatever, but we're gonna put our little watermark down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's a
Spread that shit around like wildfire.
I had a guy come in the other day. He's a local artist, and he has his stuff on records. So he got me the information to a place in Czech right now where the turnaround on vinyl is 9 weeks compared to 9 months.
Where the fuck? Can I have that phone number, please,
Yeah.
sir? Because I'm kind of in the market at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing my own label too as well. So like, come here. Not only will we record it, you get it digitally,
Full Moon
but then
Records.
you get
For
wax
real?
too. Yeah, so
Damn.
I can't do Full Moon Records because it used to be a real label back in the day.
Man, shut up. So what's the actual name? Full Moon Records?
So if I did my own, it would be FM Records.
Okay.
Because the big
That's
thing
actually
is,
dope too, though.
Yeah, I think it's.
How has that not been a fucking thing?
I don't know, but
Like, that's crazy. Like, FM, like the radio FM is where my
Yeah.
mind went.
mine too. But no, Warner Brothers bought out Full Moon Records in the '80s, and I
Of
don't
course
feel
they
like
did. They fucking own all music.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Dude, they really do.
Yeah, they do.
Even all our favorite, like, underground labels, they went through, them and Universal went through and just bought it all.
Really.
Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Big money, man. They get all the rights to all the... Yeah, because they own... Dude, even like bands that I love, like underground bands, they were on these tiny labels and they would just come in and just soak up everything just so they can have... They just, you know, because top-down music industry changed overnight.
Yeah.
So they come in and they just buy it all. And now they have, even though they're making pennies, all those micro pennies add up to millions of dollars every year.
What's crazy is my distributor, they have like $5 million worth of sales a day. A day.
Holy shit.
It's nuts. So it's like I get to...
Man, can I have some?
Right, dude, it's so stupid. You're like, give me a discount. They're like, well, if you spend over $3,000 a month, we'll give you 2% off. I'm like, fuck you.
2% for $3 grand a month?
Yeah. Dude.
Deal.
That sold. But do you know who Terminal Nation goes through? Because what's crazy is it's not in
Well, they're
print.
on $20 spins, so it's probably a label thing.
So if they were to go back in print with their first record, I could actually order it and sell it here.
Interesting.
If they did that. Like, I was just goofing off the other day.
Yeah, I don't know who they're like who they went through for distribution. I know $20 spins their label, so but I don't know who they're partnered with as far as like the plant that pressed out the record.
Yeah. It just
There's
popped.
only a handful of them.
I was
So
goofing around and typed Terminal Nation. I was like, boom, right there. I'm like, no fucking shit, dude.
there's a handful of bands around here that have vinyls. Are you carrying just Terminals?
Well, no,
or-
they're the only ones on my distributor I can find.
They're on like a real list.
Yeah, not the only one I have on vinyl locally besides like Paul Bearer or something like that.
Right. Or maybe the
mainly-
OGs, like Living Sacrifice or something.
Yeah, I got more revisions, cassettes, and tape or
Fuck, yeah.
CDs. Peach Blush cassettes right now.
Oh, shit, you got a cassette thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, more revisions up there.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to have like my own section in the shop that's just local.
Local
record.
section.
Yep,
That's
exactly.
what's up, dude. Every time. Shout out to them, dude. Look at that.
Evan's the
Classy.
homie, man.
Cycle of gestation.
Snarly,
You got to
man.
say it all fucking big.
Yeah, I can't do it. My voice.
Wicked him. $5.50. Oh, do we got to quit?
Yeah.
Damn. Plug all
Yeah,
your
shut
stuff, man. And I'm
minute-
sorry about the fucking hiccup, man.
30 minutes of just uncut
We'll
cool
do this
conversation.
again. We'll do this again.
That'll
We'll have a
happen
second
again.
one.
But here in Conway,
wicked.
Full Moon Records, live shows now every Saturday, booked out for 4 months now.
Fuck!
Yeah, and I still have like 100 bands that are still
That's
like,
awesome, dude.
every day it's like, can we play? And I'm like, I can't book out that far. Like,
Yeah, we got December 25.
Yeah, you're booked fine. Unless you're like a big band, I'm not going to book you that far out.
That's what's next. It's
But,
coming.
yeah. Full Moon Records, Conway, Arkansas, live show every Saturday, starting every Friday now too as well. Make Friday, Saturday. We're doing every Friday.
Damn, dude.
And we're doing open mic nights Thursday.
Fuck yes.
But like Mikey's running that, so open
Shout
mic
out,
night.
Mikey.
Dude, Mikey's the fucking man, dude. The bet, like the
We'll have to get Mikey on too next time. I'm gonna do a fucking
Yeah.
threefer.
greatest dude I've ever met. Like he's just
Aw.
awesome, man. But he's doing, yeah, piece of shit.
Actually, he fucking sucks.
Fuck Mikey.
Fuck him.
But no, he'll be doing open mic nights, regardless if it's singer, songwriter, band, or poetry.
Comedian,
Yeah. What?
open mic, comedian, like a
Yeah,
stand-up
just-
comedy.
I don't know about comedy, but poetry. They're going to
Okay.
do poetry and stuff. So I came in the other day. He was doing the first kind of test one. I came in just being obnoxious. He's
Okay.
like, respect the pace. And I'm like, I'm the boss.
Air horn. Yeah.
No, I didn't mean to. It's just I got bells on the door, so when I so I was like, and like this chick's like
You
ripping
come in
her
like a
heart
bull in
out.
a china
Yeah.
shop, and she's just like, then
Pouring
you
her heart
died.
out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're on Facebook and Instagram. That's about it. TikTok too, but
You got to get it going, man.
dude, I just need to hire
Modern
somebody.
world,
Yeah.
yes.
But we got
You got children. Let them learn it. They seem
Yeah.
to be very good.
my kids crush iPads, man. They're just my oldest loves it. The other day I found my middle child in the bathtub with his.
Holy, yeah, that's
like, crushes it.
very
Like,
brazen.
no, it's dead. It won't even turn on now.
Yeah.
But Full Moon Records on Instagram, Full Moon Showcase for local shows, or if you're a band and you want to reach out and play, easiest ways to reach out is through Instagram.
Okay.
On the showcase, because I get so many likes and comments and
Right.
messages
It's
about
hard to
the
go
store.
through it all.
And that's about it, man.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on, man.
It's a pleasure, man. I was excited.
Me too. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm
Dude.
gonna go home and fold this laptop in half.
Shit happens.
Crashcast Pod 1 on Twitter, Crashcast Pod on everything else. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Peace. Woo, it was still good though.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
made up for it.
We salvaged it. It was good.
Yeah.